Woohoo! Howdy, Iron Dog race fans, tubers and footers. How's it going this evening? We've got went to Iron Dog headquarters today and got some awesome merchandise. So you guys got to check this stuff out. We all know there's my sweater. I love this. It's one of my favorites. But let's see. So since this is one of my favorites, I of course had to get another one. So that'll be in there. But check this bad dude out. So, look at their igloo bag. It's an awesome freezer bag. Now look at this, tubers and footers, Iron Dog race fans. Woohoo! Look what I got here. So, if you are wanting one of the race guides, just let me know in the comments and we'll get one to you. All right? So we want to make sure you get one. And I'm trying, of course, going to get some of those signed again this year. So, here's the awesome cooler bag. It's an igloo cooler bag from Iron Dog. And it's got the awesome Iron Dog logo. Let's see here. What are the specs on this bad boy? 24 cans. This thing will hold 24 cans. So there you go. It's got this awesome little zipper front pouch for you to put like napkins and different stuff in. What's really cool about these is when you can use them anywhere. The other Iron Dog igloo bag I have, that big one, the guys use that surfing all the time. Oh, and it's got a nice little bottle pouchy, mesh pouchy on the side, on both sides. It's really nice. So that's available on the Iron Dog website and at their headquarters. And they'll probably have all the vendors there at the race start and finish and halfway points. So that's a really good bag. Really nice. It's got really sturdy handles too. And it's got the little clasps so you can put the handles together. Pretty good stuff. And when you buy the Iron Dog gear, you're also supporting the race. Can't go wrong there, right? Okay. Let me grab, I keep forgetting to use my mic, like keep my mic with me. So let's get into, I got a couple bags. So we got some goodie bags here. Let's take a lookie. Okay. I'm just gonna dig out, pull out whatever's in here first. Ooh. Okay, this is the sweater I got for Jacob. So check this bad boy out. Isn't that a cool color? And on the back, it has the logo on the lower back side. Now, isn't that cool? It's nice and soft. It's going to be perfect. It's a nice little hoodie. So that one we got for Captain Jake when he gets back from his trip out there. So this is new. You can get that on the Iron Dog website, irondog.org. Be sure to go there and get your gear, your awesome goods. Okay, I got to be careful. Here, let me just take these out before I pull that. Looky, looky, looky. Cha-ching! Now these are from races long gone by. So this is an oldie but goodie. So got me a couple more of these. That's awesome. I might go get the last ones. So there you go. There's your incentive to beat me to it. And then I got two of these. These are perfect for in your vehicle. Let me show you. these little Iron Dog tumblers. Shoo! That pretty logo. These are perfect. These are all definitely, you want to hand wash these ones, as with most of your mugs anyhow. This is a sweet little setup. Keep these, they fit perfectly in your cup holders in the car. So I got those. There's plenty of those available. Okay. Those aren't limited like the glass ones. I don't know if you can get the glass ones on the store online, but you can get them at headquarters. There's a couple left if I don't get them first. Okay, now here is Joe's sweater I got for Joe. He loves these Oakley brand sweaters. Look at that. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And you know what's really cool about this is the sleeves has the 40th. Let me see if I can get this logo showing for you. La, 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 la. It's got the 40th anniversary logo. There you go. On the sleeve. Pretty cool, huh? And these are that Oakley brand hoodies. Really nice stuff. Got him the extra large because he's got those really long arms. Okay. And then, well, these are going to go perfect with what I'm wearing too. Check these bad boys out. Doo 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 doo. Iron Dog sweats. Bam. Look at these. Look at how cute. Look, they got a little pocket. Nice and super, super sturdy. Nice quality. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. There you go. Check that out. So you got to get you, they've got a couple different kinds too. They have some black ones. So they've got these dark gray and they've got them in black too. So be sure to go snag you some. Okay, here's my other bag. I loaded up. How you doing tonight, Kelly? Good to see you. I'm going through all my loot that I picked up today. So for all of you in the comments, Kelly is her title for Iron Dog is the Director of Operations. And she's been keeping Iron Dog running smooth. Okay, and she has to help deal with me when I come in and want to get all the goodies. So check these hats out. Are you ready for this? Okay, first one. This is the one I got for Joe. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? The color just stands right out. And they're the mesh hat, adjustable size, just like everybody likes. That's perfect. So that one's for Joe. Here's mine. Look at this bad little dude. Look at how cool that is. I love these colors. And this one's got the nice strap so it doesn't get stuck in your hair. This one's perfect. I have to work on that. Sweet. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And then here is the one I got for Captain Jake. Look at that sleek bad dude. And again, it's the adjustable mesh. Really good quality hats. They've got some other designs as well in different colors. So be sure to go to irondog.org to get your hats. Take the blue tape off, silly. Okay, I'll do that. Here we go. All right, now check this shirt out. This is awesome. The fabric is super, super soft. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this, the 40th running of the Iron Dog. Look at that t-shirt. Isn't that great? Look at the tracks, the northern lights, the mountains, the trees, the logo. It's a really good quality t-shirt as well. It's that really soft, I'm trying to look at, but it's really super soft, like a nylon. Really nice sweater, t-shirt. So be sure to get that on irondog.org. And I got the guys a couple of those. So one for each of them. Oh, they're so soft. And here we go. Here's the last, but definitely not the least. I got, oh, I better get the blue sticker off, huh? Hey, Patrick Vaughn, how's it going, dude? You got to go order your Iron Dog merch. And here is one of my favorites. Ready? I'm already wearing it, but I got another because you can never have too many, right? Doo-doo-doo-doo. My Iron Dog hoodie. Yay! And this one also has the pink Iron Dog logo. Look at that. Sweetness. There you go. Now I have two. Well, I've got three. This makes three. This makes three for me. But like I said, you can never have too many. Isn't that awesome? All right, so let's look at this poster real quick I got. There's a schedule of events. Look at that. So we've got Wednesday, Valentine's Day, is the safety and the tech inspection. Now, the tech inspection is not open to the public. That way they can get through all the difficult task of getting to see all of the racers, going through all of their gear, and not having to deal with the public interfering as well. So the racers and the tech inspectors can focus on the task at hand. Once they are finished with that, they'll have their luncheon, and after the luncheon, it will be open to the public. And so from 2 to 7 p.m. at the Curtis Menard Center in Wasilla, you will all be able to go and do the meet and greet and talk with all the racers, get to see the gear that they've got, and look at their sleds. It's a really cool event. Plus, all of the racers will be there. So you will have not only the pro class, but you will have the expedition class as well as the ambassador team there. So it's a really great time to go and meet with all of them, talk to them, take a look at what they've got, and see how different each of the racers prepare for this race. It's really impressive. And then on Thursday, the ambassador team departs, and that will take place at 10 a.m. right outside of the Susitna Brewing Company on Big Lake. And I hope to be there for that. That'll be really fun. And this year's ambassador team is completely a star-studded event, and we're going to go through that really, really quick here. But I would like to spend more time. So tomorrow, here's that article in the race guide that talks about the ambassador team. Let me turn the page here. So we have got, not only do we have Dee Dee John Rowe and her husband, and Dee Dee John Rowe is famous Iditarod musher. So that is wonderful to have her and her husband join the Iron Dog collective and going through and to each of the communities that the Iron Dog is a part of. And it is just a spectacular team that they put together this year. So we've got Dee Dee John Rowe and her husband, Mike John Rowe. And we've got our Iron Dog champions, father and son, Scott Davis and Corey Davis. They'll be in the team as well. And we have our Hall of Fame inductee, Pat Riley, who is also an old school Iron Dog race veteran. And we've got another Iron Dog champion, Robbie Shackle, will be joining this team, as well as Ashley Wood. Now, Ashley Wood, you guys remember, was the women's team that finished last year. And so that is so awesome, as well as Christina Woolston, who is a board member for the Iron Dog. So this is such a great ambassador team heading out. So they are going to be so much fun to watch. And be sure to check out all the Facebook pages to keep up to date with their travels, all their training methods, and just where they're at with the race as we get closer and closer. And be sure to support your Iron Dog teams as much as possible. It's never too late to sponsor an Iron Dog team or the Iron Dog itself. That's for sure. And so they will head out on Thursday. Then Friday night at the Susitna Brewing Company, they're going to do the Pro Class Calcutta. And I believe this is the first time, if Kelly's still in the chat, I'm not sure, but if this is the first time that they've done a Calcutta for the Iron Dog. And I need to quadruple check on how this is going to go. But usually a Calcutta is where you can like bid on the different teams. And so they'll do it for horse racing and different race events. And so I believe that you'll be able to bid on these teams. So if you want to participate in this event, there is limiting seating, and it's 6 p.m. at the Susitna Brewing Company. So be sure to give them a call at 907-242-BEER. Now, I'm not sure what those numbers are, but again, 907-242-BEER. So that is how you can get your RSVP for the Pro Class Calcutta on Friday, February 16th at the Susitna Brewing Company. Now, Saturday, Saturday is the awesome flag drop. So that is the start of the Iron Dog. So at the Pro Class will begin the race at 10 a.m. And that is going to take place on Big Lake at the same place at the Susitna Brewing Company. Hi, Long Island Bigfoot. Good to see you, Mike. So the where we were last year, that is exactly where it'll be again. So they're going to take off out of Big Lake, and the Pro Class teams will head out starting at 10 a.m. And there's a whole other schedule. Hi, Uncle Bones. Good to see you. There's a whole schedule of when they get into the paddock that I explained last night, but we will definitely go more into that as well. I also plan on doing a podcast where we go over the rules like I did last year. And we're just going to go through all of this, especially as the race gets closer and closer. It's good to know what these racers are facing and what their guidelines, are to compete in the world's longest and toughest snowmobile race. And so the expedition class will head out after the Pro Class. Okay, so Kelly said they only had a Calcutta about 6 years ago in Fairbanks. Okay, thank you. I was kind of like, I don't know if they've done it, but yeah. So thank you, Kelly. So again, in the chat, Kelly is, and I don't want to screw up your titles. I want to make sure I get your title work right. But she keeps Iron Dog going there at the office. So she's there all the time. And she is the director of operations. So thank you, Kelly, for being here. And again, so the Iron Dog race start is February 17th on Saturday out of Big Lake from the Susitna Brewing Company. And the Pro Class teams start at 10 a.m. and the expedition teams will head out after them. This is the first time that the expedition class has gone after the pro teams. So this is going to be so interesting. This year is going to be fascinating. I'll be really interested to see all the expedition classes when they start heading into, what is it? I'm trying not to get the new checkpoint. So it was Puntilla, but we've got a whole new checkpoint, right? So that is going to be so exciting. But they can still, teams will be able to still go to Puntilla if they'd like. But I'm telling you, Whiskey Bravo, excuse me. So Whiskey Bravo, the teams will be able to pick between Rainy Pass Lodge and, which is Puntilla, and Whiskey Bravo. Now, Whiskey Bravo is a new checkpoint, and it's sponsored by Nova Minerals. And they will have, it's a full service camp. So this is going to be really that is going to be a great place for the expedition team to kind of refuel and sleep and get going for the next day. Because I would imagine a lot of them will probably want to sleep over there. Because they can shower and it's got a great commercial kitchen, but for all of the veterans of the race, they are able to go to Puntilla and stay at the lodge there too. And so Iron Dog has put in a trail between the two areas and made that also a possibility. So that's great. They've put in a lot of work for this race. You're fine, Kelly. Everybody understands that on here. That's for sure. And so this is not on this poster here, but when the teams get into Nome, so it is the finish for the expedition class, but it is a halfway point for the pro class. So when they get into Nome, there will be South Anchorage High will have a live stream running that you can watch, the Nome Garage. And as last year you watched, I was glued to that thing. So I try not to impede on any of South Anchorage's live streams. So if they're live streaming something, I'm definitely not going to be live streaming. But you can check out the links on irondog.org for all of those live streams that are available from South Anchorage High School. And they will be able to direct you to whichever live stream is running. So whether it's at the start, whether it's in the Nome Garage, whether it's at the finish, those live streams will be available for you on the website. Oh, thank you, Kelly. So Christina Woolston is from Donlin Gold, not on the board. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, thank you for correcting me. So Christina Woolston is one of the sponsors from Donlin Gold. And so that is really awesome. They usually always try to have a nice combination on the ambassador team to represent the Iron Dog and go out to each of the communities and just talk to all the fans, talk to all the volunteers, and it's just a great team. And they go to every single checkpoint. So that's going to be really fun. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. And so the finish, so after the teams get into Nome and they have that, the live streams will be available. Again, be sure to check those out because it's awesome watching the teams work on their sleds, because it's all on the clock. So you will see some of those teams tear apart a sled and put it back together in record timing. So it's always impressive to watch. These are the super MacGyvers of racing. So it's really cool event to watch. And after the pro class will then head out from Nome. So they'll have another restart out of Nome. And that's not on here, but I've got all that. We went through all that. We'll have more of that information too as we go. And so then they'll make their way again towards Big Lake. The finish is again at Big Lake in front of Susitna Brewing Company. So that's where the checkered flag will drop. And they're going to have a bunch of vendor booths there. They're also going to have some youth drag races that are going to start at 10 in the morning. And then the first teams are anticipated to come in through about noon. And they've been really good at having these daylight finishes and these teams coming in right about on time because they get them staged right before the finish. And so they can come in. You usually know how fast those teams are coming in, but it'll be interesting. Definitely. It is a nail biter watching that finish because anything can happen right towards the end. So that should be a lot of fun. Also, be sure to check out the interview. When I stopped into headquarters today, there was a nice surprise. Dan Zimmerman, which is one of the men from the expedition class, and I believe he is Team 83 from the expedition class. So we got a quick interview in with Dan. So that's available on the channel. So you be sure to check that out. It was really nice meeting with him. And one of the Hall of Famers was there, Bill. Bill is a behind the scenes kind of guy. He is one of the greatest supporters of the event and the racers. And so it's always nice seeing him. And he, as great as he is, we will never get him on camera. But he is a wonderful person and he's got some amazing stories. And he's just such a great person that supports the race in all avenues. And he's one of those guys that is behind the scenes and he never, ever wants to get any accolades and stuff like that. So he's definitely deserving of being in the Hall of Fame this year. So that's exciting. So it was really cool to see him today as well. And I got to get my hug from Kelly. So that was fun. So there you go. Tubers and footers and Iron Dog race fans. I was going to try and keep this short and let you go through some of the gear with me. Tomorrow, we're going to have Derek on with me, and we are going to go through some more of the stories in the Iron Dog race guide, and we're going to talk about some more of some of the expectations that the racers will be facing out there with the weather and trail conditions. And we're just going to talk about the Iron Dog. And so as we get closer and closer to the race, I'll be definitely having more and more of these live streams. So I really enjoy having all of you guys here to join me. And again, we're all making memories every time we spend any time together. So thank you for making memories with me here together. So I look forward to many more. Thank you guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.